Perfect. All right. We'll get started with Jahan. We'll start with Nebias Wilborn.
All right. Jahan, I mean, in that third quarter, there was a play where it's on the corner and you basically take the ball out of the DB's hands in the air. Obviously, you went out of bounds, but what did it mean to you to like stick with that play and keep it from being a turnover or worse?
Yeah, that was huge. Coach Stubbs, he teaches us we live by the rule by any means, and that's how it is. When the ball's in the air, you go get it by any means necessary. So anytime I get the chance to go up and get a pass, Sean gives me a chance to go get a ball. I know I got to come down with it. So that was pretty much my mentality, going to get the ball.
Rich Scarcella.
Jahan, your special teams, you guys haven't been able to get any returns this season. What did you see on your punt return, and what did that feel like to make a play at that point?
Yeah, so the punter actually outkicked the coverage, so I knew I had a little bit of space to just get loose. And one rule we live by is never let the first guy catch you, never let him tackle you. So I knew I had to make the first guy miss, made him miss, and my teammates just did a great job of giving me a lane. I had to get through it. I got through it and was able to finish in the end zone.
Will Pegler.
Hey, John, question about that same play. When you got back to the sideline, it kind of seemed like the whole team like mobbed you. I think Coach Franklin, you could see on TV, he was even like lifting you up.
Yeah.
You know, what was that like? Just kind of like a moment of, fun and relief after what's sometimes been kind of a frustrating season. Could you take us through what that was like on the sideline?
Yeah. So that was just a representation of who our team is. We're brothers. We just love to celebrate with each other. And I knew once I scored, got to the sideline, just celebrated my guys, and the whole team mobbed me. All got up. Journey was picking me up, carrying me all the way to the bench. So it was definitely a cool feeling, just knowing that you get to celebrate with your brothers at the end of the day. And yeah, that was just a very cool moment for me.
Audrey Snyder.
Hey, Jahan, when you look kind of at the development, the growth of that receiving core, you're such a big part of that, of course. Have you given any thought to the next level and if you want to pursue that, this coming year or not?
Right now, I haven't really thought too much about it, just because we have some games left in front of us. So right now, I'm just enjoying every moment I get with my brothers here, just trying to get better every single day, and basically just go out and cherish the moment. Just living in the moment, that's one thing I live by. Never get too ahead of yourself, just trying to go day by day, moment by moment, and just staying in the moment and living it, just enjoying it.
Thomas Frank Carr.
Hey, Jahan, you pulled away from people on that punt return for a touchdown. And do you think you're underestimated as an athlete? Like, do you think that people underestimate you on the field athletically?
Yeah, so my teammates always joke around with me saying that I'm not fast or it doesn't look like I'm really running. So on that punt return, I had to show them a little bit that I got a little kick in me, a little speed in me. So that was a good chance to get loose. Hopefully I get on the board. We track with our little GPS trackers. We track like how fast you were moving miles per hour. So hopefully I get on the board this week.
John Sauber.
Jahan, where do you feel like you've grown most as a wide receiver this season?
Where I feel like I've grown most. That's tough because I've actually grown in a lot of areas, but one specifically is my mentality this year. Just knowing that I was stepping into a bigger role and just knowing that I was basically going to be that guy for our team. So I feel like my mentality had to just every game just kill, just dominate, and that's one thing that's been big on me this year. Just make sure every time you step on the field, dominate, and that's basically what I've been living by these past couple of games this season, and it's been showing.
Ben Jones.
Jahan, I realized that you would trade your own accolades in for a few more wins, but when you looked at how you wanted this season to go personally, maybe some of the boxes that you wanted to check off, do you feel like you've done what you wanted to do in terms of your own personal performance this year?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, you always want to be better in any area possible, but I feel like this season it was a learning lesson for all of us, not only me, but we gotta be consistent. That's the biggest thing. I had a couple of games where I dropped off, didn't really do much, and we had a couple of games as a team where we dropped off and it resulted in losses. So just being consistent every single day, every single weekend on Saturday, just making sure we get our job done. That's huge.
Jared Kruger.
Jahan, how have you seen Parker Washington's growth over the course of the year?
I told you guys in the summer, Parker's a great talent. He has all the intangibles to be a great player. Honestly, watching him in practice every day, just growing and growing as a player, understanding defenses, just making plays. It's just like it's so cool to watch, just because you were in those shoes one day, and now he's growing up, becoming a veteran in the program, just making plays on Saturday, every day of the week, honestly, in practice. But on Saturday specifically, he's making plays and he's showing his talents, and that's all you want, especially from someone in your room like Parker is. That's my brother, and it's so cool to just watch him make plays alongside of me.
Dave Jones.
Jahan, with all the moving parts in this season, how difficult has it been for you guys to establish some sort of offensive identity? And I guess for your coaches to know what they have too. I imagine it's been more difficult than a normal season.
Yeah, it's been difficult, but life is difficult. You gotta adapt to everything in life. Whatever's thrown at you, you gotta adapt to it, and that's been our biggest thing this year. It's just adapting to whatever's in front of us. No matter who the running back is, who the left tackle is, quarterback, wide receiver, we adapt to whoever it is, and we just ride with it. We trust in every single person on this team. We trust in all our brothers, and we got to go out and dominate.
Tyler Donahue.
Hi, Jahan. We got to see Will Levis throw the ball 3 times today. One of those big completions to you, 30-plus yards. A lot of questions about his ability as a passer. What do you see from him on the practice field, and what do you think it meant for him to be able to get some momentum in that capacity in this game?
I was real happy to see Will sling the ball today. It's pretty cool because he goes under the radar, as people say. He's not really a good passer. He can only run the ball, and he's such a dynamic quarterback back there. And honestly, whenever he's in there, whenever he's back there, I have full faith in him that he's going to get the job done. And he proved that today, as we completed a big pass over the middle of the field. That wasn't easy. It was very tight coverage. Someone was right in front of me. He placed it right over top of him, and I was able to get the catch. So that was pretty cool to see, just because last week he didn't get the chance to throw the ball. So this week he got to prove to whoever was doubting him.
We have time for a few more. We'll start with Partha.
Jahan, you might have answered this. I came in a little bit late, but kind of how important was this win to get it for the seniors and to make sure they all got one in Beaver this season for them?
Yeah, that was a huge emphasis coming into today, making sure our seniors leave on the right note. They've spent countless hours shaping this program, showing us the ropes when we were young guys. So that was huge. Those are our brothers, and you don't want to you never want to let them down. So that was a big thing coming into today, just making sure that we got that W for them and leaving them on the right note.
Tobias Wilborn.
How difficult is it? I know you guys got to enjoy the win today, but how weird is it not knowing who or where you're going to play next week, and how do you deal with that?
We just go out and do what we got to do. We're going to come in tomorrow, get corrections on this game, and then get our bodies right. And whoever whoever they have that we're gonna face, we're just gonna go out and attack it, just like we do every day. We go out to practice every day. We attack the day, and that's what we're gonna do. It doesn't really matter who our opponent is. Until we know that, we just got to get better ourselves and make sure we're better the next day. Make sure we're better from the previous day.
This will be the last one. It'll go to Audrey Snyder.
Jahan, obviously not your decision, but if there would be a bowl opportunity, would you want to play in the game? How? Because obviously it's been such a difficult year for so many reasons. How would you feel about that?
Yeah, definitely. I wouldn't want any other thing than to play with my brothers. At the end of the day, you only get so many opportunities to suit up in the blue and white on Saturdays. So any opportunity I can to play with those guys in that locker room and just fight for them. That's what I've been doing the 3 years that I've been here, and I wouldn't have it any other way. So to answer your question, absolutely.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks for your time, Jahan.
Thank you, guys.